The hot summer sun beats down on my uncle's face. There is dirt on his face, and he is more than determined to finish the task at hand. He puts down his shovel and looks over to me. I too am sweaty and exhausted. He stares me down with his gritty face as I expect to hear another command from him. But to my surprise, he begins to smile. As I look at his dirty face, his shiny white teeth stand out, and I cannot help but smile back. And then his booming voice erupts as he yells across the yard to me. "Good work, Andy. Let's take a break. How do you like me to treat you to lunch?" My uncle and I had been working since 7 in the morning, digging up weeds, stumps, and other sorts of overgrowth so we could spread mulch over what would soon become a new flower bed for the senior homeowners. My uncle made it his mission to do every job the right way. He worked hard, and his rough personality reflected that. My uncle started his own landscaping business a few years earlier, mostly working for locals, and decided to hire me for this particular summer. Prior to the inception of his landscaping business, my uncle worked a day job and spent his nights bartending. He lived alone in a very modest fashion and never accepted criticism of his simple life. My uncle was always a blue-collar man, and he was satisfied with where his life was. He is someone who I respect greatly, and the pride he holds for his choice in lifestyle was something I came to admire. When he hired me, I was eager to spend more time with him, even though it was through difficult manual labor. My third day on the job came on one of the hottest days of summer in my hometown. Digging up weeds was the last thing I wanted to do that day. The previous 2 work days I was mowing lawns, shaping hedges, and planting flowers. These were tasks that kept my attention and moved the day along quickly. But today we were stuck digging and pulling weeds. Grunt work. As the day wore on, it got hotter and hotter. We had been digging for hours. My back ached and my hands were peeling and calloused. I paused to stare at the beaten down and overgrown flower bed and thought to myself, when will this day end? I might just die out here. The sun was relentless. My dirt-stained jeans and work gloves were doing me no favors, and my sweat-soaked t-shirt was proof of that. I could feel my neck burning as I shoveled away the weeds and leveled the flower bed. For every root I reluctantly dug up, it seemed like 100 more weeds had grown while I wasn't looking. I felt like I was digging my own grave. After working until 6 at night, we were finally finished the job, and I was handed a wad of cash. My money. I earned this. The feeling was better than I could have imagined. In the end, hard work is always worth it. It is a great feeling to know that you accomplished something yourself with genuine hard work and are subsequently rewarded. Maybe it was my uncle that instilled this sense of pride in your work. My aspirations in life are far different than his work, but he gave me something I can carry for the rest of my life. It does not matter how much money you have or what lifestyle you live if you did not work for what you receive. Having pride in your work results in a feeling of fulfillment in life. Without it, your accomplishments will be hollow.